What's up everyone, in this video we're going to go for every single achievement in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Continuing my series Specialist journey where I attempt to obtain every Call of Duty achievement in every game on the Xbox, I thought I'd finally start the new Modern Warfare series. With the original Modern Warfare games being two of my favourite games of all time, I felt certain that this would be a lot of fun, so let's get going. Now, in typical fashion, we didn't get off to the best of starts. Warzone makes it nearly impossible to even load this game, but after multiple reinstalls and struggles, we finally managed to get into it, but it took about 3 hours.
Half an hour of trying, didn't work. Uninstalled all, installed all via disk. Loaded it offline, finally showed the campaign, couldn't load it till I went online,
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Oh my god.
Now, with all of that fun out of the way, we jumped straight into the campaign. This game lays out the achievements really well. Most levels have 1 or 2 level specific achievements, so you're always unlocking something and making some progress. We played through on veteran difficulty, attempting to knock out most of these in one run, while still getting the difficulty related achievement at the same time.
Good hunting.
Much obliged, Viking. We'll take it from here.
Now, this game has 14 levels, and explaining the story would take way too long. The game is definitely worth playing if you haven't already, so I'll avoid most of the spoilers and just focus on the achievements. Now, this level is pretty short, and there's only one achievement to get on this one. All you need to do is take out this machine gun here using a frag grenade.
Get lit on that gun.
MG down.
Is that it? Oh, there we go. So delayed. Nothing but net, so we had to take out that MG with the grenade. So it's a bit rough because we had to push up straight on him, but first campaign achievement.
On to mission 2, Piccadilly. Now, I love the level design in this game. Being English, seeing a place that you've been to before like Piccadilly in a game really just draws you in that little bit extra. Now, this level was a little bit manic. There were civilians running around all over the place and you have a bunch of suicide bombers charging at you on top of the normal enemies. I did miss both of the miscellaneous achievements on Veteran, but I'm going to include them here just so there's a better flow on the game. So the first achievement required me to kill an enemy from 4 different locations, whilst the second one required me to finish the level without injuring any civilians. On Veteran, this took a while and like I said I failed them, but on Easy it literally was like a 5-minute level.
It could be all 4 places. There we go, so that's one of them. It's a lot easier on Recruit. That's such a short mission on Recruit, you sprint through it. And that's the other ones.
Level 3, and once again the awesome variety of levels is highlighted. We start this level pretending to be a hostage worker while we attempt to bomb some enemy helicopters. We pick up a cinder block early on to act like we're working, and we actually have to carry this block through the entire level for an achievement. Now this sounds a bit frustrating, but actually it's quite simple. You can drop it whilst you're doing different things and then just come back to it.
She's a bloody monster.
After setting the charges on both of the helicopters, we regroup with our teammate and detonate them. Unsurprisingly, the enemies get a little bit crazy at this point, but sticking near our teammate we manage to avoid most of the conflict. Right by the end of the level, we encounter a group of enemies, but we clear these ones out for a level specific achievement, and straight afterwards the level ends and we get our cinder block achievement as well.
Get down. Drop that cinder block.
Don't move.
There we go. So that's all of the enemies dead there for one achievement, play dead.
Check. Friends
Where's my cinder block achievement?
enemies closer. I told you we
Oh, it's so delayed. There we go, so that's companion block. So the block from the start of the level we had to carry all the way to the end.
fight this war with sticks and stones.
Another achievement.
Mission 4 was another really cool level. So at the start you get to use RC planes and you get to use them throughout the rest of the level too, but they're loaded up with explosives and I just thought this was crazy and quite a lot of fun.
Oh my god, that's sick.
Are we ready? Yes, Commander. Let's fly.
Oh my god. Wow.
Stay low. The airbase is ahead.
Mate, war is mad these days, isn't it?
After this intro section, we had 3 miscellaneous achievements to try and get, and somehow they all popped in one go. I had to crash a helicopter by shooting the pilot, burn 4 enemies with a single Molotov, and take down a helicopter with a Molotov as well.
Has to be an achievement. Hopefully. There we go. Oh, by shooting the pilot, I didn't shoot him. I threw a blimmin' Molotov. Okay, so that's the first one pops. Oh my god, what is going on? Ashes to ashes, so getting 4 with a single Molotov. And then also wildfire takedown a flying helicopter with Molotov. I got all 3 in one Molotov. How has that happened? Okay, I'll take it. So that's all 3 achievements I was going for done in one go.
That was everything for the level, so after taking the airbase, the level ended and my favourite level in the entire game was up next. Now this level for me was even better than Piccadilly. I just love the setting and atmosphere. It genuinely felt just like a quiet English street.
I'll tell you what, just like the atmosphere and everything of this is awesome. Like they said, it's Camden, actually, it just looks like England, doesn't it? So good.
Now this level had a few miscellaneous achievements that made it require a full playthrough and a partial playthrough. We did our partial playthrough first, spraying this enemy down through a door to save our teammate before restarting the level and going for our full playthrough and our other achievements.
Alpha 3-2, he's there. There we go. Save Alpha 3-2 from being downed. Now we need to reload because we need to kill every enemy in a single bullet.
Now, as mentioned, we now had to kill every single enemy in the level with a single bullet each. This isn't too bad, there aren't too many enemies in this level, and as with most of the COD games, you can just reload checkpoints whenever needed. We got a bit scammed by this hostage mid-level.
Ooh! Oh, you can... I thought I was saving you!
That little blunder aside, we mopped up the remaining enemies and popped our next achievement.
Clear. Trust the place, Sergeant. See what you can find.
There we go, and that's golden paths. That's for doing this mission without getting hit using 1 bullet on each enemy. Short level, really easy.
Mission 6 and we're straight back in the thick of it. This mission has 2 more achievements on offer. The level is filled with tripwires and 1 achievement requires you to blow up 3 of them using explosives. We can start this almost right away, but we don't encounter our 3rd tripwire until really late into the mission. After fighting our way into this hospital near the end of the level, we get the opportunity to finish both of our achievements. We throw a smoke grenade at this poor guy, finishing him off and popping 1 achievement after a long delay, and we also blow up our 3rd tripwire for another achievement before finishing the level.
It definitely killed him.
Target's moving. I don't see him. Target down.
I don't get it.
Let's move.
Trip line. That should be an achievement, hopefully. Oh, there we go. So that's the trip mine one. Finally pops. A bit delayed.
I'm reloading.
Oh, and then that did pop afterwards. So that's the direct impact kill with the smoke.
Mission 7 and we're now in the embassy. This was quite a fun level with a few new mechanics again, but our only achievement comes right near the end of the level. During one of our final big gunfights, we have 4 trucks that are rushing us across this field. Our objective is to kill each of them with a drone strike before they reach their destination to pop the achievement.
They're inside the perimeter.
There should be all of them. There we go, so that's love from above. That's using a target designator on the 4 trucks instead of anything else.
Mission 8 is another really fun level. A bit like One Shot One Kill from COD 4, you're now focused on sniping enemies at a distance while focusing on things like the wind to ensure that you hit your shots. For our first achievement, we need to shoot the driver of this suicide truck and kill him, which is very simple because he does drive directly at you.
There should be an achievement. There we go. Driver's ed, shoot the driver of the suicide truck.
A while after this, a number of APCs rush you before the final big gunfight. We need to stop 3 of these vehicles using the sniper rifle. You get plenty of time to do this, so we just took our time destroying the tyres until our achievement box.
That's all 4 of the APCs done. Nice, and that's pit stop as well. So that's for using the sniper to disable at least 3 of them.
Mission 9 once again changes the scene entirely. You play as a child in this mission and your town has been taken over by enemies. Upon reaching your home, a soldier turns up and kills your dad before trying to chase you down. This is quite a short stealth section where you just need to use anything you can get your hands on to take him out.
Bloody brilliant! How can you be that stupid? What's done right there? Good effort.
With the soldier down, we now had to try and escape with our sister. Upon reaching the section, we needed to take out both of these soldiers with one single shot. You can lure them with a cell phone, but I just charged in like John Wick and executed it to perfection. For once.
Слишком светло. Они выходят по ночам. Может, газа нанюхали? Какой сверчок? Ты что, газа надышал?
Bloody easy. It's like a speed run. That should be an achievement. There we go. So that's 2 birds. So you got to kill both the guys with a single shot.
The entirety of Mission 10 is spent in these tunnels. Now, unfortunately, we are limited to just our pistol for an achievement. That means no melee kills, no grenades, no explosive barrels, none of the fun stuff. Some advise leaving this on your veteran playthrough, but I decided to soldier on because I'm just that stupid. Now, in reality, this wasn't very challenging anyway. Towards the end of the level we encountered this section with ladders, and we need to make sure we kill 3 enemies whilst on the ladders for an achievement.
Oh. Okay, I only killed 2, but I'll take it. That's kill 3 on a ladder.
Shortly after this, we defuse a bomb, the level ends, and our pistol achievement also pops.
Good job.
This is Echo 3-1 in the blind. Jackpot. Primary target is KIA.
There we go, that's tunnel rats. Us using just a 1911 in the tunnels. Wasn't too bad to be honest, a 1911 is quite good.
Mission 11 starts with us held captive in a prison. Right away we're interrogated, and our first achievement comes from refusing to answer the questions and instead spitting on our captor. Good choice.
That should be an achievement.
This country is a breeding ground for terrorists. I am here to bring law and order to
There we
this
go,
land.
so you got something on your
And no
face, that's for
terrorist
spitting on the
thief
dude.
will harm.
The other achievement for this level comes right near the end. In the final section we have a pretty open area we need to get across. While traversing this area we have a sniper shooting at us. To get our achievement we need to cross this entire area without getting hit by the sniper. Not difficult, and after a couple of reloads we got it to pop.
Sniper down. Good kill. Lead us in.
Oh, there we go. I was a bit worried about that, because I'd have had to do the whole level again.
There's a
Dodged a
way through
bullet,
here.
never get hit
The
by
others
the
must be inside.
sniper.
Mission 12 was a really short and easy level, and for our achievement all we had to do was get a kill with 8 different weapons. To do this, we just rushed to enemies' bodies after killing them, grabbing the weapons whenever possible before continuing on. There were more than 8 weapons and there are plenty of enemies, so this wasn't tricky in the slightest.
Then pause for a minute. I've got killing ages. Well, at least it's paused. I hate how delayed the achievements are on this. It really ruins the video. There we go, that's that one done.
On to the penultimate mission, and I really enjoyed this level too. It's another stealth level which involves you sneaking around this town, dispatching enemies and talking to hostages, whilst you're provided with overwatch from your teammate. One achievement required us to shut off the power in 4 separate buildings during this mission, whilst the second achievement required us to kill every single enemy at every objective related location in the mission, without any of the enemies calling for backup.
There we go. So that's for showing off the lights to the buildings. Oh, there we go. We own the nights. That's for killing all the enemies in the different areas without anyone calling for backup. Got it first time on veteran, that's not bad.
And just like that, we're on to the final level. To start off, we had to storm this lab using only drone strike. This was a bit awkward at times. If enemies rushed you too quickly or they grenaded you, you'd be left with no cover at all and no way to take them out.
But
Upon reaching the lab, the miscellaneous achievement popped and we just needed to complete the game to finish the original 1000 gamer score.
is that my achievement?
Echo team, this is your start line.
Yeah, there we go. Warheads on foreheads. So that's just using the target designated for the whole start and nothing else. Not too bad on veteran, don't know why I recommended easy, to be honest.
And a short while later, during the closing cutscenes, both our any difficulty and veteran difficulty achievements popped. This left us with the original 1000, but we weren't quite done yet.
Oh, so that's completing the campaign.
We already have loose ends.
Then I will tie them.
I can fund assets, not outlaws.
And there we go, that's what I'm completing on veteran or realism difficulty. 150 gamer score.
Now, the reason we weren't quite done yet is because a single Spec Ops related achievement was added to the game post-launch, putting the game at a total of 1050 gamer score. Due to getting the game so late, all of my friends already had this done, so I hopped on TA and joined a session. Fortunately, we just had to do the original 4 Spec Ops missions for this achievement. There were reports of some levels being pretty difficult, and the achievement is also quite glitchy, so we decided to sit through a single session and get them all done in one go. These levels were actually quite good fun. I adored the MW2 Spec Ops back in the day, and whilst this wasn't quite as good, it was still a lot of fun. We failed a couple of the missions once, but other than that it was all smooth sailing, and about 2.5 hours later we finished our final mission and were completely done. Sadly, the achievement popped to my phone and not to my console, but I can confirm we were definitely done. This is just classic Xbox. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
That is it done, but it's popped on my phone. I'm just hoping it now popped somewhere else. It hasn't. Oh, there we go. It's on here, it's now showing. I don't know why it wasn't elsewhere, but that's a 4 Spec Ops done. That is a glitchy one to pop, so thankfully it popped first time. And that is a whole game now done. Shame there's no pop for the final achievement, but 1050 out of 1050, every achievement complete.